Okay, guys, we're back for the next one. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do the Vitamin A Peel Pro. I love this one, and this is a pH of 2.6, so we're getting a little bit lower on the pH level. The enzyme peel was a 4.5, the lactic peel was a 3, and so this one is a 2.6. So it's going to tingle just a little bit, but probably not a whole lot because it's a little bit of a cream peel, so we do like that. It is in the amber jar, so it's going to help prevent against oxidation, which we love. It also has your pump to it. So that is what I love about these peels specifically that we just designed, because that way you don't have to unscrew and then pump out. There's no air getting into the pump bottle, so that's exciting. So here we go. She has already double cleansed, but we are going to take just a little bit of water to make sure that we absorb everything. Okay, are we comfy? I'll do this too, just so we can massage you just a little bit while that's sitting, right? We're going to take a stainless steel cup. Could be any cup, but stainless steel cups are a little bit better for chemical peels. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit of this in the back of my glove so y'all can see it, but this comes out yellow. Yellow anything definitely showcases there's retinol in it. So if you see here, it comes out almost like a cream, but it's a peel. So it's definitely pH of 2.6, so you know it's a chemical peel. It's going to tingle just a little bit, but it's also not too watery, so you can apply it like a mask. So we do like it for that reason. I'm going to set this back here, and let's go ahead and apply it. Here we go. We're going to take a mask brush. We're going to start at the top, come down and around. And I do want your honest opinion for the audience because we want to know how it's tingling for you. Okay, so from a scale of 1 to 10, how are we so far? Okay, good, nothing too crazy. Because it's in that buffered solution, just because it's a pH of 2.6, doesn't mean she's necessarily going to be over the top crazy, stingy, or tingly or anything, which is good, but she could be. You know, like I've mentioned before, it's really all about the person. Use your professional judgment. Make sure that you ask that client how they're feeling. We also know for chemical peels to have that client off of any retinols topically, specifically prescription, from 7 to 10 days or 7 to 14 days prior to any chemical peel. We don't want to double up on retinol for sure. This peel, while we let this sit here for a minute, you feeling okay? Nothing too crazy? All right, I like that. This is awesome. Normally pHs of 2.6 can be really, really strong and tingling on people, but so far she says it's okay. If it gets stronger or something, you let me know. But this would be a great peel, ladies and gentlemen watching, for people that have anti-aging needs, or not even just anti-aging. Let's say you're treating someone for acne. Let's say you're treating somebody for dryness. Let's say you're treating someone for hyperpigmentation. Vitamin A speeds up cell turnover, okay? So vitamin A is going to make things work faster. I wouldn't necessarily say do a series of vitamin A peels on acne or hyperpigmentation either. I would say incorporate it within. So what you could do is you could take that enzyme mask or enzyme peel that we showcased. You could incorporate the vitamin A with it for somebody dealing with acne. You could also take the lactic one that we already did and incorporate it together, as in do one week, 2 weeks away for someone with dry skin, someone with anti-aging concerns, okay? If somebody does, however, have thickened skin for that anti-aging concern and they've been in the sun a lot and they're looking for pro-aging support, that's when I would say it would be appropriate to do a series of vitamin A peels, at least 3 or 4 of them, 2 to 3 week intervals. Otherwise, incorporate it with other chemical peels for increased results for those skin conditions. So that's exciting. We're going to place this back. We're going to take those lipid drops and we're going to do a nice little massage because she deserves this. She's been learning and doing clients herself in the classroom, right? Yes. How was that brow stuff yesterday? Y'all get it figured out? Good. I have ordered y'all brand new pencils. I thought I had some. But what I did have yesterday was the henna brow stuff. So I hope y'all got to play with that. I found that in the back of the closet there. All right. You can actually take your palms or the back of your hands and press them into the table to get low down on the back here and get right behind and on either side of that spine. Kind of bring it up. Get up underneath those scapulas, the shoulder blades here, and pull it outwards. So again, if you're not sweating, doing facials. what are you doing really? It's all about making sure the client is relaxed. We can take the hand in one side, get right here on the occipitalis muscle back here. And I just finished rewriting the protocols for our RF facial. We talked a lot about platysma bands right here. So if you're doing radio frequency, let's say you're doing radio frequency 2 weeks after this, you're gonna bring that up on those platysma bands and the submental fat pad right up under here. Not that you have any fat pad stuff, but some people do, right? We're gonna do this. Make sure the head is rested on your forearm. We're gonna pull right here. Golly, how many of us hold stress right there in our shoulders, but also in our neck? I think we realize it in our shoulders more than our neck. So make sure it's all together. And you can do massage gloved. You can do it ungloved, but I definitely recommend when there's peels involved to keep those gloves on. This would normally be, again, incorporated into that 60-minute facial every single time. And because she's not tingling, I'm gonna use a towel, whether it's hot or cool, that is up to you. You can also use gauze or damp sponges to remove. Do you find that a towel would be appropriate for you today? Are you okay with that?
Yes, it's just a little tingling.
Little tingling, nothing crazy. Okay. We'll make sure that this is a little bit of a cooler towel because I just threw these in here, so it shouldn't be too hot. Shake it out. But I'm glad you're feeling it a little bit because it's working, right? Okay, we're gonna test on our wrists. We're gonna make sure we apply, not too hot, right? I would say probably lukewarm. And because it's a consistency of a mask, it's very gel-based, this is a great way to remove it quickly. And you should not have to neutralize this one, I will say. I would normally leave this on for a good 5 minutes, 5 minutes and then remove. This is something you would do before facial massage section or before extractions and before your mask, okay? Here we go. Tingle factor. Look at 2. You got gorgeous skin. But we got to keep it that way. Chemical peels are designed to implement into a skincare routine and a protocol by a licensed esthetician when it's appropriate. So not all the time. I would definitely do your microdermabrasion, your microchanneling, your hydrodermabrasions, radiofrequency skin tightening if that's applicable, all of that, but throw in your peels because you've got to have those cellular turnover moments deep down up underneath. There's a lot of modalities. Scoop that back in there. There you go. You okay? A lot of modalities will just be on the top. We're gonna place this here. We're gonna do some hand sanitizer. All right. Feeling. All right. We're gonna take a little bit of our Diamond Detox. Again, as you see, it's that pretty yellow, but it does have those wonderful peptides in it. We're gonna take a little mask, a mask brush, and we're gonna apply our mask to the skin. This is paired well, again, with LED light therapy afterwards. I would definitely do that as an upgrade to any of your facials. Always a good upgrade, because red LED is helpful for healing, also collagen production, which is perfect to pair with a vitamin A peel. Remember, vitamin A peel is basically a retinol peel. Vitamin A is where retinol is derived from. So again, really, really great for those with thicker skin conditions from being out in the sun. Let's say they also have scarring, other issues like that. But we always want to finish off our facials with these amazing masks. Leave that up for 10 minutes. That is when I would do an arm and hand massage for the 10 minutes. I would remove it at that point. Apply your amazing serums and sun protection if applicable. If somebody has active acne, however, no to the sunscreen until it's gone. Okay, otherwise, we mentioned this yesterday in that lecture, that you want to make sure for grade 3 and 4 acne only to use sunscreen in mineral makeup. And that way you don't have to apply anything to the skin that would irritate it underneath the skin. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave that on for 10 minutes. How do you feel? You got your first vitamin A peel. Yeah. So thank y'all for joining us. On to the next.